everybody, and welcome to another episode. My name is Silo. And it is 14.5. Why is the episode named 14.5? Well, look at my last video. You can obviously tell that I had to redo the whole entire episode, so that's why it's 14.5 if you don't feel like paying attention to the last video. But let's go ahead and try this out. Let's see if it actually works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. We're gonna go for it. If your name didn't match my name, that we wouldn't have this discussion. It's pretty obvious you should probably change your name. It's unnecessary. Hello there, everybody. My name is Cy, and we're doing that first episode of Whatever This Is. I'm here with Cypher. He is a blurry. I think you mean furry. I have a hard time doing this interview if you correct me all the time. You are on a show known as FVS. It's actually this show. And that question ain't gonna work out well, is it? Because it's about me. So I went to one of your conventions one time, and I enjoyed going to it. It was very educational. There was a lot of different education lessons about how to do drinking and you know, all the other stuff that happens there. And I went into one of those room parties. I got really drunk. It was crazy. And then I made out with a couple foxes and stuff. And then I made out with a skunk. And boy, that smell was hard to get off after I was done. You wear a skirt. Is that to hide your vagina? You know something, if you're going to ask questions like this, then I'm not going to do the interview. Okay, all right. So, climate change is a big ordeal we have now. Yes, I think that climate... It's not really, I wasn't asking a question. I was just stating that there was climate change. So I'm going to ask you a question here. Is it hard to eat out? Why? Because, you know, they don't allow animals in restaurants. Do you like to put on a harness? Does it make you a rose? It's aroused. It's aroused. That's aroused. I have a picture here. It's a picture of huskies taking over, and I guess that's your species wants to take over the world. According to this picture, let's take a look at it real quick. Oh boy, that's the wrong picture. We're going to have to blur that one out, aren't we? Is that you? Because you look like a piece of shit. So, you know what? Tell me a little about yourself. Well, I grew up in a small town in Alaska, and it was cold, and... Are you smoking? You know, I don't need you telling me about my habit. So, I went to a convention one time, and somebody asked me if the town in Alaska was actually where you really grew up. And I thought, are you taking meds? Nope, because I don't have any more. This interview is really gonna suck now. Go on. Okay. You know something, if you're not gonna pay attention, then I don't understand what. Are you drinking? All right. You know, if this is getting really difficult to work with you, and did you just change into swim trunks? It's just that you were talking, and I figured that I should probably change and get ready for the beach. Okay, so can you tell me, sometimes I go on the internet and see certain pictures. I'm sure our viewers go on the internet and see certain pictures. Tell me about certain pictures of you. You know what? F*** you. F*** you. F*** you. I'm gonna get the whip. You don't want that. Okay. So, I hear that huskies have big tails. So that must mean that they have big heads. And I know that if that's a big head, that you probably have big, you know, paws. And the big paws usually lead to really big necks. So that probably means that majority of the time that most huskies are fat. So you go to a lot of the conventions and, you know, does anything crazy happen in those? You know, like a little line there. You know, because that's what you should use right now. Let's play a word association game. I'm going to say something, and then you'll say the word or phrase that pops into your head, okay? White. I think huskies. Okay. Electronics. I don't have any. All right. Lights. I like being in them. And yiffing. Okay. I think a lot of our viewers want to actually see what's underneath of that whole thing there. Could you take your head off from me? Oh, I'll certainly take it off for you. You want to see it? Fuck, that's horrid. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Oh. All right, everybody, goodbye. Hopefully you liked this. If you did, I want to see your comments below. And then, of course, if you have any videos that you want to suggest to FES to lighten the show full of comedy, you know, like furries falling downstairs, someone getting real drunk, and other things such as that. You know, no dance videos. And if you have suggestions, do it. Don't forget to subscribe, leave other comments, and sharing is caring, so share a video. Bye, everybody.